Hello there. Welcome to my channel. Well, it's time for Twinchie Tuesday again. So, last week I had fun just pulling one of my collections of paper kits. Something just fell behind me. Wow, I don't have a clue what it was. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't see anything on the floor. So I did it again, and we're going to do that this time. So I've got 4 little Twinchies cut here, and I went to my paper shelf and I saw this, and I thought this looked like fun. So we're going to do this one and see what we come up with. So let's pick out some papers and cover our Twinchies. And this looks like one to cover with, so let's cover one with this. I'm trying to do it faster this time. I keep making really long videos and I don't mean to. I just get into decorating these Twinchies. Got glue all over me. Okay. Probably just wasted that scalloped edge, but that's okay. No big deal. Alright, so there's one. Yeah, oops, there's a smaller piece of that, I think. Oh, maybe not. Here, I'll just use this one. I don't have to take it completely off again. Put that one there. Alright, there we go. That's a pretty piece. Oh, here. This is small. We'll use that. I like to try to use scraps. Then, how about we use this corner? It's the same paper we use, but it's different. Use that corner, and then how about, I have to cut it out. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Take this, but we need to put some ink on it first. I'm going to use it just like it is. Put some ink on it. Or not ink. Glue. I'm going to move this or I'm going to end up with glue everywhere. Woo, that was loud. Sorry about that, guys. And put this right down the middle there. Get it quite even up there. Oops. Grab my scissors that clean up easy with the glue. That looks kind of cool. Alright, let's cut these up. I've had time to dry. Let's see if we want to add anything to them. How are y'all doing today? I spent most of the day in here. It's been fun. My husband's working on our bathroom. He's had the water off, so I've just been hanging out in here. I've had a couple times where I couldn't really do much because of the water being off. That would be pretty to put on there. Let's do that. Grab my tweezers. Oops. Just put some. I'll have to re-ink it. He does have the water back on now, so I went and started. I got some lace in. I got some lace over the weekend at the Goodwill bins, and so I just got it in the washer finally. It was really old and it was really stiff, but it's pretty. Not really old. I'd say it's from, I don't know, 60s, 70s. It was really stiff. It was still in the package and it was really stiff. And then the others that weren't in that package, they were dirty. But I think they'll be really pretty. But they needed a washing. I wasn't going to use them until I got them washed because, I usually, very rarely do I bring home lace and not stick it. I just stick it in a garment bag and stick it in my washer. I rarely will use it without washing it. Sometimes, like this stuff that I've got sitting here, I didn't wash. It's pretty clean, and I didn't take it off here and wash it, but usually if it's questionable, I usually, okay, I'm missing a guy. Here he is, I think. I think I got him. There. This would be pretty, like right there. Let's do that. Where's my little... I've already got a mess that I can't figure out. I went to Hobby Lobby and forgot to buy a bag of these, because like that one, that's peeling. I meant to buy a bag of those when I was there, and I didn't do it. I'll have to wait till my next trip. I bought a holder. I don't know. I cannot remember where I got it. When I was at a yard sale or... I can't remember. I got it used. And it had these things in it, but I could tell they were kind of rotten. But I really got it for the holder. And then I thought, well, when I go to Hobby Lobby, I can buy a bag of those and replace them. But I cannot remember what I was at when I bought that. Okay. They might be out of your sight for just a minute. I'm trying to look and see what else we got in here. Okay, look, we got this. Look at that right there. Let's do that. Do I have it in your sight, I hope? I can find my thing here. This is why I save all my little scraps, because you just never know. June 15th. That must have been June 15th of last year. Somebody must have called and given me a date of June 15th for something, huh? It wasn't this year. Might have even been the year before. I don't know. I've had this one for a while. This is a good way to go through and use these and use up little bitty scraps of stuff, you know? There we go. All right. The trash out of it. I mean, I keep the little bitty pieces, but not that little bitty. Okay, now. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. There's still quite a bit in here to use, I guess. Ooh, that's pretty. Well, I see no reason to tear into that, because I think we've got these started pretty good. Don't you? Okay, now let's see what's on the stickers. And I've got some lace over here. Alright, we'll set this off to the side. My off to the side's getting awful full. I gotta do some picking up. Okay. I doubt there's anything in here, but we will see. Usually these are too big. I heard somebody say that they thought, oh, I filled my drink up and didn't bring it in here. They thought that they were not going to be putting the die cuts in these anymore, which is a shame, because the die cuts are very good quality, I think. They're thick, but not too thick. And I think they're beautiful. They're usually very nice. Love makes a family. Do I have these where you can see them? Just barely, but you can see them. Okay, and you can see these pretty good too. All right. Let's see. See, they're not flimsy, but they're not so thick they're going to make your project huge either. Oh, that's pretty. That's too big. Oh, I really like that though. We might put that on there. It fits. I really like it. Such pretty colors. One big happy family. We could cut happy out of there and put happy on one. It might be kind of a waste though. Look at this Polaroid. Isn't that pretty? I don't know though. We won't use that because there's some really pretty. Oops. There's some really pretty ones on the other. I was hoping for words, but we'll have to get on my other thing for some words. We'll have to get in my word ones. Alright, so that was a bus, like I was afraid it would be. Alright. Okay, so let's just move these up here. I think they're already looking really pretty, especially that one. If I had it off to the side to put these, I would, but I don't really, so I'm going to take a minute here and stick them in here so they do not get lost. Okay, now, here we go. Are those too high for you? They probably are. And we don't need the alphabet. Okay, these are pretty. Alright. So, this one, these two are probably the hardest ones because I've already put that there. So let's figure this one out first, and maybe the butterfly would be, I like the butterfly. Let's put the butterfly on there. What do I do? here, or do we want it maybe right there? I think it fits right there really good. And then, well, okay, we'll get the lace out next. Okay, and then I thought this one was hard, right? Because it's got flowers. That looks pretty there. Or maybe a key right. Oh, I like the key right there. Okay, let's do that. These just really don't want to come up here. That looks really cool right there, I think. Okay, now this one, we could do this way. This way. We could do it anyway, really. I kind of like it that way. That looks really pretty. I like that one. Okay. Oh, that's not really where I wanted to put it. Okay. Like that, I think. Right there. I did go over the edge a little bit there, but that's okay. We'll just chop it off. Alright, now this one. This one. I don't know. No. That looks pretty right there. What do you think? I wish you could tell me. Or that one. Yep, let's do that one. Oh, come on, Gina. Get it on there right. There we go. All right, now I have some laces over here, and I don't think the yellow is going to go with any of them. I don't know that any of the laces, I got some up here too. I just realized. I got a bunch of them up here. Those aren't going to go. Got that one. I've got that pretty pink one. That one might go with this. Let's see. I'll have to cut it down. It's way too big. But I can cut it in half. Put that right. Oh, what if I folded it so that it was doubled and put it across here? I don't know. I think I just like it once, like that. Okay. All right. So then I'll cut it. I think I'm going to have to use my glue because it's pretty dainty and not my glue gun. I'm trying to decide, do I like it? No, I like it like this. I'm going to get some ink on it before I put the lace on it though. It needs some ink. Okay. Now this way. So let's put a very, very thin. No, let's use this one. That one dries very glossy. And I haven't used this for about a week, so it's probably not gonna work. Oh. Wasn't expecting it to come out like that. It's kind of gloopy right there. Was not expecting that. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll come back to that. All right, so this one, got this pretty one right here. This is very pretty. And I wonder about just putting like a pretty little thing like this up here. And maybe a little button or a snap. I think a snap might look pretty. Let me grab my snaps. I'm going to cut that off right there. Grab my snaps. Throw this trash away while I'm standing up. I think silver snap instead of a black. What do you think? I don't think I have any gold ones. I don't know that I've ever seen gold ones. I've never really thought about it till just right then. I'll have to keep an eye out and see if they make them. But I don't think I want black. I think I want silver. And I want the front with the little thing that pops up. And I'll do this size. I usually need to get my thing underneath there and do it. I can't do it with my fingers anymore. I love using little snaps. Okay. Scissors. What did I do with my scissors? Oh, okay. There they are. We're gonna cut. That's about to fall off of there. I don't want that to. Okay, sorry, I had to fix that real quick. I want to get these angled real good. Okay. Oh, I don't have any ink on that. Let's scoot this over a little bit out of my little inking area. I like to keep my inking up in the corner. That way I can try to keep the backs of my stuff down here from getting ink blotches on them. Okay, so I think I will first, maybe I'll staple it. Where did I put it there? I knew I moved my stapler, I just didn't know where I put it. I refilled it, so hopefully it will work this time. Yeah, yep. Okay, now, tweezers right there. Try to get a hold of it with my tweezers. Sometimes they're hard to, there, that'll work. Whoa, okay. That right there. know why, I just like using snaps. Okay, so there we go. There's that one. And then we'll cut this one off. I got ink all over my block. Get this one cut off. And there's that one. Okay, this one, I really like the way it is. But do we need something up in here? Maybe a little piece of lace. Maybe some of this little green one here. Not sure what to do with it. How would I like to do that? Maybe just put a little bit of it right there. Across there, maybe. Can't remember which way I had that now. I didn't put any ink on the edges of this one. Oh. There we go. I'll have to ink that one, but I need to give that lace some time to dry. This is lace. I don't know what it was used for, but I stopped at a yard sale. We were out of town shopping. We were doing something else, and I said, oh, there's a yard sale, stop. And this little old lady had her sewing basket sitting out. And I think she had like 5 cents on it. I said, oh, I want that. You want that old stuff? Really? Just take it, that old stuff. I said, oh, I love it, I want it. She says, well, I don't know why you want that stuff, but you can have that stuff. I said, yes, and I paid her. I didn't take it, I paid her. Like, honestly, I would love this stuff. And she says, well, I'm glad, but I sure don't know why. I said, this is my favorite kind of stuff to find. All right. That's my favorite kind of yard sale stuff. When I see an old lady and she has her sewing stuff out, I'm like, whoop, book it up there. Let me at it. All right, now this one. I don't know, like I'm trying to figure out if I could, I don't know. Could I maybe stick some lace like peeking out? That would look pretty if it was peeking out all the way around, wouldn't it? Where is that stuff? Which one was that coming out of? Where'd I find it? Did I stick it somewhere else? I'm not seeing it. I don't... Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't have very much of that one left. Okay, okay. Let's try this one. I got tons of this one. What about this one peeking out? Oh yes, that would be pretty. All right, that's what we're gonna do. That would be really pretty. So let's just use this. It dries like instantly. I think it'd be easier if I cut it to length and do each side separate, right? I think that would be easier than trying to keep them, trying to go consistently all the way around, I think. I don't know. And I just want the very top part of it to stick out. Okay, and then let's cut another piece. Okay. Ooh, I probably should have cut that a little bit longer. We'll see how it works, because I want it to meet right there. Okay, I got it long enough. It's fine. Am I on the right? Yeah. I'm on the right side. Because I want to go past that corner there. Okay. So then this one, we want it to go all the way to here. Oh, this is going to be pretty. I like it. I don't know if I've ever done it quite like this before. I have gone around something, but I don't know if I've ever quite done it like this. I don't like where that's meeting up, so I'm moving it. I know it's going to waste a little bit, but I didn't like how that was looking. So I'm fine with that. I obviously have enough. Why aren't we sticking? Everything else is stuck. Why does this piece not want to stick? Oh, come on. What? I put glue down, didn't I? I didn't imagine putting glue down, did I? Come on. What's going on? This is weird. I just realized my husband's in the living room watching TV. He must have got the bathroom done. Yay! This is not sticking. Oh, what? Alright. We'll leave it like that and we'll get this siding, this one inked. Oops. I just picked that up with my brush too. we have this one. And this one. And this one. And this is my favorite. Thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye. Happy Twinchie Tuesday. And I did not tell you again. I keep forgetting. This is hosted by Sassy Southern NC Girl here on Facebook. So I will be sure to have her link below so that you can go and check out her channel. Have a blessed day. Bye.